Yo, 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 what's good, people? What's happening? It's your boy Hard8, the truth of YouTube, your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah, what's up, people? What's happening? You already know the deal, man. If you missed my last video, the link is down below. Also, check out Any Given Sunday podcast. That link is somewhere down below, I believe. Make sure y'all check it out. Make sure y'all check it out, man. But yeah, man. Shit. Every goddamn week, man, when it comes to this internet shit, it seemed like, or this YouTube shit, I should say, it seemed like there is something new that a bunch of people is bitching about. You got a bunch of fake woke dudes, a bunch of dudes that want to act like they so concerned and they're so hurt and they're in distress over other people. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Will y'all knock it off, some of you motherfuckers? Just knock it off. God. Yo, people crack me up, dog. Like, so of course the newest shit this week is that we find out like this hasn't been happening forever now, or if this isn't like the norm when it comes to the industry and these AAA games, that when you got a big AAA game on the way, when it's getting close to launch date and shit like that, it's fucking crunch time, right? You're going to be working very, very long hours. First of all, most people that are getting into the industry, they know this. And people that already are there, they already know what to expect. So, right now, it's all about Rockstar. I think it was Dan Houser came out and said something along the lines of employees working 100-hour work weeks when it come down to, the crunch time, and of course, a bunch of fake outrage. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not losing an ounce of sleep over this shit. All right? Not one bit. In fact, the only time that this shit comes up as a thought is when I get on Twitter. I ain't even thinking about this shit. Like, motherfuckers be acting like they be sitting there eating dinner like, I just can't believe what they are doing to the Rockstar employees. Like, shut your dumb ass up. Now, some former employees have stepped up and confirmed that, yes, shit get crazy. You even had one ex-developer that was at Rockstar that said he was working 100-hour work weeks, and he did it willingly and proudly. So, there's two different sides to this shit. You got some people that are perfectly fine with it. They did it. They wanted to do it. They enjoy their art and whatever like that. And then you have people that, have a problem with it. All right. And also an employee that did have a problem with this crunch time shit did say that you do get paid for this extra time. So this is shit that people got to understand. You are getting paid for this extra time that you are putting in. Also, you can fucking quit if you don't like it. That's another thing. Now, of course, you had some employees complaining about if you're not putting in this time, then you're not moving up the ladder, and the people that are putting in this time are moving up the ladder. This is kind of like, this is normal shit, right? Any job you work at, I know if you got a job and you working right now, you probably got an employee there that does every fucking thing. They go above and beyond the actual duty, just to shine so they can move up in the company or whatever like that. You always got employees that are outshining other employees. Usually anywhere you work, you're going to have people that do better than you, are willing to do better than you. They don't have a life. They don't got shit going on outside of work. They don't mind coming in for every fucking ounce of overtime and shit like that. Or they got goals they're trying to meet. They're trying to buy a house. They may be trying to get a car or something like that. So they don't mind the overtime and shit like that. And you got people that, they're not overachievers. They just want to do their 40 and hit the gate. They want to do their 8 and hit the gate or whatever like that. But that happens at every job. You know what I mean? At every fucking job, you got these super duper employees. You know what I mean? And those be the ones that end up moving up the fucking ladder within the fucking company because they are going above and beyond to show that this is what they really want. And then you got some that just want to do what they're there for, and that's it. You see what I'm saying? So this Rockstar shit, like, first of all, you got to understand, right? It's a reason why GTA 5 made $1 billion in 24 hours. You think that type of shit, you think that type of achievement come from just working 40 hours a week? You think that's what happens? You think you get shit like that just for working 40 hours a week? You know what I mean? Obviously, it got to be some super duper shit going on behind the scenes for you to be able to push out a motherfucking product that makes $1 billion in 24 hours. You know what I mean? In 24 hours. Now, they said that you don't have to work these 100-hour weeks if you don't want to. But if you don't work these hours, then you're probably not going to move up. You're going to be thrown into the pile of, I guess you can say, the employees that are not really hard workers and things like that. I mean, that's just how shit goes in life, right? Especially if you're somewhere and you got a bunch of people. Because listen, sometimes you can work at a job and there is going to be employees that pretty much, I guess you can say, expose how lazy you are, right? I guess you could say that, right? They could, these motherfuckers that don't mind working overtime. They want the overtime. They're begging for the overtime. They're putting in all of these hours a week. Meanwhile, you're doing your 40. You're doing what you're hired for, right? You were hired to work 40 hours a week. But then you got these people that go way above that, and it makes you look bad because you might not be no lazy person or whatever like that. You just might like having a fucking life outside of fucking work. But then you got these fucking employees that work all of these hours and it make you look bad. I mean, I think that happens pretty much at every fucking job, right? That you're going to have at least one employee that just makes everybody look bad. Like, God damn, can you slow down a little bit? Like, shit. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's just how it goes when it comes to this world, man. It's all about who can do the most. That's what these companies are looking at, and they don't really care about nothing else. You know what I mean? They don't really give a fuck about what you got to do at home and all that shit. They want you to come in and work extra fucking hard. You know what I mean? As far as this Rockstar shit go, right? I mean, listen. The reason why it don't bother me like that, because you have a choice, right? Nobody's holding a gun to your motherfucking head, making you stay and do 100 hours a fucking week, right? And for most likely, you know what you're getting into before you even do it. You know what you're signing up for. Like, this is Rockstar. You know what type of games they put out. You know they don't play when it comes to quality and shit like that. Like, you know what type of shit that they are running, and you still choose to sign up for it, then you got to deal with what come with it. You're getting paid for this overtime, according to ex-disgruntled employees. You're getting paid, and you have a choice. You can quit. If you don't like the work conditions, you can fucking quit. Now, listen, I appreciate all of the hard work that these employees, these boys and gals, all of the time that they put in to make these games that I enjoy. I appreciate it. I will show you my appreciation by buying your game. You understand me? I appreciate all the work y'all put in, because if y'all didn't put in this work, motherfuckers be sitting here playing with their thumbs, man. Like, God damn, man, I really wish I can play video games right now. But I definitely appreciate all the work that they put in. And it kind of made me think a little bit different these last couple days after hearing this shit. Like, damn, these motherfuckers is putting in 100 hours a week to deliver quality product. Maybe we should take it easy on some of these developers moving forward. Maybe we should not be so harsh, because these people are putting in a whole lot of work for our entertainment. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, moving on in the future, maybe you might want to lighten up on a developer or something like that. You can understand now why somebody like Cory Borog, right? When the reviews were coming out for God of War, he shed a tear, right? He shed a tear. He was shedding tears because the game was getting such positive reviews. But now you can understand why, right? Because of the work that goes into making these games, these really good AAA games. Games like God of War and Uncharted and GTA and shit like that. These games take a lot of fucking manpower to produce. So when you see that your game is being received by everybody, is getting high scores, it makes you want to shed a fucking tear because you know you put blood, sweat, and tears into this shit. So you can understand why somebody like Cory Borog had a moment when the reviews were coming in. And you can also understand from the other side when the game is getting destroyed and a developer feels some type of way and they go off. Because it's like, yo, if y'all realize how much time we put into these motherfucking games just for them to get shitted on, you know, it puts you in your feelings. So you can see it and understand it from both angles. You understand what I'm saying? From both sides, you can see and understand why developers may, you know, respond the way they do when it comes to what is said about their games, whether it's positive or negative. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of time, a lot of sweat and tears, blood, sweat, and tears go into making these games. Long days, long nights, long weeks goes into making these games. But if you want your game to be what your game is, it's probably not going to come easy. It's not going to come easy to be able to produce a product that makes $1 billion in 24 hours. You think that's going to come easy? You think that come easy? You think that come from working 40 hours a week? You think that come from working 8 hours a day and having 2 days off a week? You think that comes from working 9 to 5 Monday through Friday and being off on Saturday and Sunday? You think you're going to produce some shit like that working them little bit of hours? Nah, it ain't going to happen. They put that time in and look what they receive on the back end. All them people that work super duper hard on fucking GTA 5 and they were doing 100-hour work weeks and all that shit. Look what type of production is received. Look what type of praise. Look what type of money is received. You understand? Shout outs to the V guy, that V guy. I appreciate the donation, player. Good looking out. But what I've gotten from this, right, is that I'm more excited to play Red Dead Redemption 2 than I was before I found out about this. And we kind of already knew this shit was happening. It's kind of just like out of sight, out of mind. I mean, now that it's being brought up, you're like, damn, 100-hour work weeks? Ooh, shit. God, that's a lot. You know what I mean? That is definitely a lot. So knowing shit like that, it just makes you want to put a little bit more respect on these devs and what they do. You know what I mean? Shout outs to Slizzle of 420 for the donation. I appreciate it, player. It makes you just want to put a little bit more respect on what these devs do. You know what I mean? So when I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on October 26th, because I'm not one of these frauds talking about, I'm not buying the game now. I can't support this, man. Get the fuck out of here. First of all, if they don't like it, they can quit. Second of all, they are getting paid for this overtime. You dig? And they most likely knew what they was getting into before they signed up. While I feel for somebody that's working 100 hours a fucking week, I'm going to show my appreciation by buying this game. You know, I already bought the game. I pre-ordered the game already. I got the $80 version. What is it? The special edition. I didn't get the ultimate edition because I really don't care about multiplayer. I don't really know how that multiplayer going to turn out. You know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of GTA Online. I like the racing. That's about it. So as far as this multiplayer go, I didn't really care about getting no extra perks for multiplayer because I'm still up in the air about that. But as far as the game, the extra bank heists and the extra gang hideouts and all that shit, I needed all that. Anything that had to do with single player, I needed all that. So I got the $80 version on the Xbox One X. Shout out to the world for the donation. I appreciate it, player. Good looking. So I'm definitely going to show my appreciation by buying the game, and I'm going to show my appreciation by, I'm just going to feel for these devs, and, I'm a praise, if the game is great, I'm going to praise it or whatever like that. But I'm definitely going to show a little bit more praise to these motherfucking developers, because the time that they are putting in to bring us Red Dead Redemption 2 is crazy. You dig? Shout outs to DBDX. I appreciate it, player. Peace, love, and games fam. Stay keeping it real, player. Good looking. I appreciate it. But I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm losing sleep over this shit. I'm not going to sit here and try to act like I'm so hurt and all of that shit to try to get motherfuckers to like my comments or retweet me and all that. Listen, at the end of the day, I appreciate everything that these devs is doing. And like I said, I will show my appreciation with my wallet. Well, I already did. But and I'm probably going to double dip when it comes to PC, or triple dip. I mean, for GTA 5, I think I quadruple dip for GTA 5. I bought it on PS3, Xbox One, PC, and PS4. I bought that game 4 different times. GTA 5, 4 different times. So everybody that was working 100 hours and all of that shit, I definitely showed my appreciation. I bought that game 4 different times. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do that with Red Dead 2, because first of all, I'm not getting on PS3 or no 360. So I don't even, is it even going to be available for them consoles? I don't think so. But I'm quite sure I will definitely double dip on the PC. May even double dip on the no, I'm not gonna double dip on PS4, because Melon Matt, that's my game share partner on PS4. He already bought the Ultimate Edition. He bought the $100 version, so he's showing his appreciation. When those numbers coming in, man, all of those employees that work 100 hours a week and put in all these long hours and all of that shit, man, they're gonna feel great when them numbers start coming in. That hard work is gonna pay off. You know what I mean? That hard work is gonna pay off when them numbers start coming in. This is Rockstar we're talking about. This is gonna be a for sure hit of the holiday season, right? This shit is gonna make $1 billion. We already know. I mean, it's going to be crazy. So when them numbers start coming in, man, they're going to see, like, yeah, great. All that work we put in, all the blood, sweat, and tears is paying off. It's paying off at the end of the day. But I'm just not going to sit here and act like I'm so upset over their work environment. I mean, I feel for them. 100 hours a week? Sheesh. But can you imagine what them checks look like? Jesus, that motherfucking checks look crazy. I'm quite sure they're going to get a bonus and all of that fly shit. Man, I know them. Man, I mean, shit. It all works. It all works out once you see that paycheck. You dig? Once you see that motherfucking paycheck, you might not feel so bad. But it can go either way. Like I said, there already been ex-developers from Rockstar on Twitter that were against this crunch time type of shit, and then there's employees that did the crunch time with no problem. They wanted to do it. Like I told you, one developer said he did it willingly and proudly. You dig? So I don't know, man. How do y'all feel about this? Are you now not getting Red Dead Redemption 2 because of these work conditions that you have heard about? Keep in mind that they can quit at any time. Nobody's holding a gun to their head, making them stay there. Also, keep in mind that they probably knew what they were getting into before they signed up. And keep in mind that they are paid for overtime. Let's just keep that in mind. And this is according to an ex-developer. You do get paid for that time. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. But are you now not getting Red Dead Redemption 2 because of what you heard about the work hours? Where y'all at? Because I've been seeing y'all on Twitter when, I don't know who, but I've seen a few people. This is why I'm not supporting the game. Okay. All right. That's cool. Don't support the motherfucking game because let's act like Rockstar is the only one that have employees putting up these type of hours. This is pretty much the norm when it comes to these AAA games. We know it was going on at Telltale, and them motherfuckers wasn't even getting paid. You know what I mean? They wasn't even getting paid. So shit is crazy. But where y'all at? Where are the people that are now not getting the game because of these work conditions? Because I know goddamn well that won't be me. I'm sorry. That will not be me. You know what I mean? If they were being forced at gunpoint, then we might have a conversation. But if you're in an environment where you have a choice, hey, I feel for you, but I can't feel for you like that. You dig? I feel for you because 100 hours a week is fucking crazy, but I can't feel for you to the point where it's like, you know what? I'm not supporting this game. Like, these motherfuckers done already worked the hours, right? So y'all know by y'all not supporting them at this point in time, they pretty much did all them hours for nothing, right? If everybody decide we're not buying the game, then they're gonna, them employees that worked all them hours, they did it for absolutely nothing. So all of that, I'm not buying the game, nigga. Please listen. This shit is going on other fucking developers too, right? And I really don't care to know about it. As long as they're getting paid for their overtime, and as long as they can quit whenever they want to, I can't concern myself with this shit to the point where I'm not going to buy the game. Like every week, it's some new shit going on Twitter, on the internet, on YouTube that people are fucking crying about every fucking week, it seems. God damn, what's going to be the fucking complaint next week? Every week. This week, it's fucking Rockstar have their employees working 100 hours a fucking week. And if you don't do it, then you're not looked at as one of the top flight fucking employees and shit like that. And like every fucking week, something new. Every week, it's a bunch of fake outcry. You had this dude, Dreamcast guy, talking about Rockstar. That's why I put that in the title. Is Rockstar torturing employees? Because he tried to make it seem like they're torturing employees and they're being stripped away from their families. Like, come on with the extra shit, dog. Shout outs to Brown and Proud. I appreciate it, player. Thanks for bringing back AGS, homie. Keep it up. Thank you, man. I appreciate that you, enjoy the fucking show. You dig? Make sure y'all check out Any Given Sunday podcast on the Any Given Sunday channel. I heard it was pretty good this week. Make sure y'all check that out. Oh, hit that like button. Stop being lazy, goddammit. Next week, Red Dead Redemption 2 going to be downgraded. You know what? You're probably right. The game comes out next week. You're probably right. Next week is going to be all about how they downgraded the game. How the fuck employees work 100 hours a week and the game still got downgraded? You're probably right. You're probably right, because next week is when probably we're going to start seeing some actual gameplay and shit like that. I can see downgrade talk coming. If it ain't looking like they showed when they revealed it, I can see some downgrade talk coming. You might be fucking right. Fuck that bitch ass nigga, bro. You talking about Dreamcast guy? I don't know what's going on with Crater Face. He always want to make it seem like he on the positive side of things. Like, if you moon face looking motherfucker, if you don't stop it, they're being tortured and ripped from their families. Like, shut up. You're not forced to go to work. You can quit. You dig? If you are at a job that you don't like, you can quit. You know what I'm saying? It might be smart that you find another job before you do, but while you're there and you don't like where you're working, you should be applying for a new job. Get that new job and quit the job that you don't like. You don't have to fucking stay there. You know what I'm saying? It just cracked me up, man. Like, I don't know. These niggas just crack me up, dog. Dreamcast guy's going to buy the game and release a review in 2 days. Yeah, didn't he just do that for a game that he fucking released a review That there was no way that he beat that shit in like a day or some shit like that. Yo, these dudes be so extra, dog. Like, come on with this extra shit. Like, you don't really give a fuck about them employees like that. Like, you don't really fucking care. Like, knock it off. I hate people that do that on YouTube, man. They try to be, it's like they sit back and wait to see which way the internet is going. Like, if the internet is more positive, then they go that route. If the internet is more against it, then they go that route. You know what I mean? I can't stand them type of fucking YouTubers that don't just have their own fucking opinion no matter what type of backlash they get or they think they're going to get. You know what I mean? Even if they think, damn, if I make a video with my opinion, I'm probably going to lose 5,000 subs, and they still make that video, those are the fucking YouTubers that I fuck with. Not the ones that be like, damn, if I give this opinion, I'm probably going to lose a lot of subs, so I'm going to give a fake-ass opinion. Like, knock it off. Like I said, you know, these employees working 100 hours a week, I feel for them, but I'm definitely going to show my appreciation by buying the game. Other than that, I'm not up at night thinking about them. Like, damn, man, they probably working right now. You know, what time is it? What time is it right now? Oh, phone right in my hand. It's 6 o'clock right now, right? They're probably at Rockstar working right now. I'm not sitting here like, damn, they working right now. Shit. Like, nah. Nah. I don't fucking care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. At all. I don't really I'm going to show my appreciation by buying this game. You know what I mean? And I'm going to put a little bit more respect on what these developers do. But I'm not losing no sleep at night. I'm not sitting there angry because they got 100-hour work weeks. You don't produce the type of products that Rockstar produce working 40 hours a week. You don't bring in the type of money that Rockstar bring in working 8 hours a day. You just don't do it. None of these AAA developers that are producing quality product, especially for big-ass games like fucking Red did, they said they had like, what, over 700 actors and actresses and shit, over 500,000 lines of dialogue. Like, this is a huge game. They've been working on this game since 2010. You know what I mean? Games like this, games like GTA, these games take a lot of fucking time and effort. A lot. And that's why they can put out GTA and make $1 billion in 24 hours. You know what I mean? That's why. That's why. Crackdown right now. Crackdown 3. Where's it at? Where's it at? Crackdown 3 ain't nowhere to be found. You know why? Because them developers are working 40 hours a week. Crackdown look like straight garbage because they over there working 40 hours a fucking week. That's why. Crackdown is going to flop because they over there working 40 hours a week. You want that Rockstar money? You want that Naughty Dog praise? You got to put that time in. You can't be working 8 hours a day. Nah. You got to put that time in. You dig? Shout out to Catastrophic Masterpiece. I appreciate it, player. Great podcast Sunday. Keep it up, fam. Good looking out, man. I appreciate it. You dig? They working 40 hours a week over there on that Crackdown 3. That's why that shit still hasn't been released, and that's why it's trash. The developers for Sea of Thieves, they was working 8 hours a day, and they was off on Saturday and Sunday. That's why the goddamn Kraken ain't have a body. That's why that game trash. That's why that game flopped. You dig? State of Decay, they were off 3 days a week. That's why that game is trash. They was working 4 hours a day. That's why that game is trash. You do not get a masterpiece by working 40 hours a week. Now, you want a masterpiece? You want $1 billion in 24 hours? You got to put that time in. Other than that, trash. That shit funny to me. You want to be off on Saturday and Sunday, you're probably going to produce some trash. But the motherfuckers that's working 100 hours a week, 6 days a week, you dig? They got 1 day to fuck off. They making $1 billion in 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Now, what? How you want it? How you want it? I want these employees to work as much as they need to work to produce a good product, if that's what they signed up for. And they getting paid for it. Cool. I'm going to show my appreciation by buying that game. You dig? This is why people like Rockstar, Naughty Dog, they produce high quality product. They are working. They are working. You want off on Saturday and Sunday? You want to work 40 hours a week? Sea of Thieves. You want off on Saturday and Sunday? You want to work 40 hours a week? A Kraken with no body. All right? That's what you get. That's what the fuck you get. But if you want quality, you want a game that's still on the charts 5 years later, the game is still charting, then you got to put that work in, player. 100 hours a week. GTA 5 is still charting 5 years later. GTA 5 made $1 billion in 24 hours. They put that time in. That's what you get when you put that time in. Then when your game come out and ain't nobody buying it, when your game come out and it's reviewing low, well, that's because you want it off on Saturday and Sunday. And that's because you wanted to only do 40 hours a week. On a fucking 2-year deadline. Hey, that's what you get. You dig? You want that quality, you got to put in that work. You want your fucking product to be highly praised, you got to put in that work. Y'all think games like GTA 5 come easy? Y'all think games like that come easy? You think this Red Dead Redemption 2, you think that shit come easy? You think that's easy? You think if it was so easy, every developer would be making these types of games. Every developer would be making $1 billion in 24 hours if it was so fucking easy. This shit ain't easy. This shit hard. This shit is hard. Pause. This shit is tough. This shit is difficult. You want that high praise, high quality fucking product? This shit difficult. It ain't easy. It ain't gonna be no 40 hours a week. It ain't gonna be no 8 hours a day. It's not gonna be Saturdays and Sunday off. Nah. You putting in that type of time, you're gonna produce that type of product, and it's gonna show. Rockstar, they got these motherfuckers working hard. And guess what? At the end of the day, it's all worth it because these motherfuckers made $1 billion in 24 hours. How many billions have GTA 5 made since 2013? Probably $5-6 billion? What? Come on, man. They say hard work pay off. You want to work 40 hours a week? You want Saturday and Sunday off? Okay. State of Decay 2. You know what I mean? State of Decay 2. You don't give a fuck about Saturday and Sunday being off? You don't mind working 40 plus hours a week? Guess what? God of War, Spider-Man, The Last of Us, GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2. You see the difference? You see the difference? You want Saturday and Sunday off? You don't want to work more than 40 hours? Crackdown 3, where it's at. That's what you get. State of Decay 2, Sea of Thieves, Recore. That's the type of games you get when you want Saturday and Sunday off. That's the type of games you get when you don't want to work more than 40 hours a week. That's what you want? Okay, cool. Hey, that's your choice. That's your motherfucking choice. But if you want that high quality product that make billions of dollars, you want that high quality product that gets super high review scores, you're going to have to do a little bit more than 40 hours a week. And you're probably going to have to give up some of those weekends. At least one day on the weekend. Saturday or Sunday going to have to be given up. If you want that high praise, high quality, high profitable fucking product. That's what's going to happen, man, at the end of the day. So for everybody that, that want to act like they so hurt that these developers are working long hours, well, don't bitch then when you get a trash ass game. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, they got a choice. If they don't like the conditions, they can quit. Also, they are being paid for all this time that they are putting in. And they probably knew what they were getting into before they signed up for it. This is what they wanted. Some people going to take it and run with it, and some people going to crumble and fold. But at the end of the day, if you want that good product, if you want a fucking 95 on Metacritic, you want your product to make buku amounts of money, you got to put that time in. Because if you don't put that time in, you're going to get trash like Sea of Thieves. You dig? You're going to get straight trash like State of Decay 2. You're going to get trash like Crackdown 3. That's trash. You dig? Trash. That's the type of shit you get when you don't put in the work. So for all you people that's complaining about how hard these developers have to work, don't be bitching when games come out and it's trash. Don't bitch, right? Just be like, damn, they probably wasn't working that long or something, man. They probably was only working 40 hours a week, man. So, it's all good. That's what you should be thinking. Damn, they ain't work hard enough. When the game come out and it's trash, the developers did not work hard enough. You cool with that? Because when you find out that developers are working hard and they produce a fucking masterpiece, you got people out here that's acting like they hurt. They upset. What? They work hard as fuck to put out a game that made $1 billion in 24 hours? I'm mad. What you mad for? They worked hard. Isn't the game fucking great? Okay, they had to work hard for that. That shit don't come easy. You know what I mean? It's not easy to make a fucking game that makes $1 billion in one fucking day. Do you realize how much fucking money that is? Shout outs to the average black gamer. That overtime, though. I appreciate it. When a game comes out and it's not good, it's full of glitches, it's trash, it's not great, it's reviewing very low, guess what? The developers did not work hard enough. So now we complaining about the developers that are working hard? I'm fucking confused. Like, which way is it? Do we want them to work hard or we don't? Do we want a great game or we don't? Because if they're not working hard, then we're going to get some trash. All right? You're going to get No Man's Sky at launch for developers that are not working hard. You're going to get Battlefield 4 at launch for developers that did not work hard. And guess what? Battlefield 4 at launch was a broken piece of shit. What happened? Them developers had to get to work. They had to work around the clock. They worked around the clock for how many years? And now look at Battlefield 4. It's a great fucking product. Why? Because the developers had to work hard to get it to where it's at right now. When they didn't work hard, we got the fucking release. It was terrible. It was terrible. Shout out to Chad Main 23. I appreciate it. So Crackdown should be amazing. Crackdown, it depends on how hard they're working for it. At the end of the day, the harder these developers work, the better the game. If they ain't working hard, you're going to get some trash. It's that fucking simple. So now it's like, what the fuck do y'all want? What do y'all want? As long as they being paid for this overtime, then I don't see nothing wrong with it. And it's a fucking choice. If you don't like it, apply for another job. While you sitting there hating your job, I hate this fucking job. I'm tired of working all these fucking hours. When you do go home, you should be applying for another job. Fuck this. I'm getting out of here. Let me find another job. Or you can just quit. Some people can just quit. You got enough money saved up, you could just quit, move on. But if you don't, when you get off, you should be applying for another job. I hate all these fucking hours. I'm out of here. As soon as I find another job, I'm going. So when you get home, you should be searching for another job. That way, once you find it, you can put in your 2 weeks at Rockstar. I'm out. I can't do this shit no more. You dig? That's what you should be doing. Because you're not forced to fucking be there. And you're being paid for this overtime. So while it may suck, at least you are being paid. And you're not forced to fucking do it. You're not. The developers that work hard, they're getting highly praised. The developers that work hard, they're making the fucking money. They're producing great fucking games. You cannot for 1 second think the type of fucking games that Rockstar put out come from working 40 hours a week. These games are fucking massive. GTA 5 is massive. This is an open world game that got hundreds of thousands of lines of dialogue, hundreds of fucking different actors and all that. It's so much to go into making a game like a GTA and an open world game like a Red did. This shit take maximum fucking effort, man. Y'all are confusing me. Do y'all want the developers to work hard or do y'all want them to slack on their job? Because when they slack on their job, we get trash. When they slack on their job, we get garbage fucking games that we all on the internet, on YouTube, on Twitter complaining about. Fuck, how the fuck the Kraken on Sea of Thieves don't got a body? This is bullshit. Ha 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 ha. That's because they didn't work hard enough. They thought you probably wouldn't see it. You dig? They probably thought you wouldn't see it. The developers that are working hard, it's showing in their work. It's showing on the sales charts, and it's showing when it comes to the reviews. You know what I mean? Facts. Shout outs to, what the, Coco-licious. Oh, Coco-licious chick. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Great podcast, Heart 8. What are your thoughts on Telltale Games shutting down and not finishing Walking Dead? Now that environment was different. They was over there not paying motherfuckers for overtime. They was working motherfuckers to death, and they was producing shit. That's another thing. How you work a motherfucker so hard and produce trash? Like, now that's a problem. Now that's a motherfucking problem. Like, what is going on? They didn't finish the wall. I mean, shit, they ain't got the money. They bone dry or something. I don't know what the hell going on with Telltale, but I'm not even gonna finish The Walking Dead. I think episode 2 is out, right? Well, I ain't playing that shit. Fuck am I playing that shit for? It ain't like I'm gonna get the rest of the game. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I'm not. Nah. But if they finish it, then I'll finish it. But if not, I ain't gonna finish that shit. But listen, at the end of the day, I feel for anybody that's working 100 hours a week. I know that's tough. I mean, God, that's tough. I mean, that is definitely tough. But at the same time, at least you're being paid for it, and it is a choice. You know what I mean? We always got a choice. Like I said, while you're working at Rockstar, if you don't like the work condition, you should be looking for another job while you're working there. Once that new job come through, you can quit. You understand what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, shit may get hard, but I'm quite sure you got a big-ass smile on your face when you get that paycheck. And when them fucking reviews come in and them numbers start dropping and them bonuses start dropping, I'm quite sure it all pays off in the end. You know what I mean? I'm just not surprised by this type of work environment when it's when you look at the games that are being produced, man, you gotta use common sense. You can't sit back and think like, yo, games that are this good, that are this massive cannot be the work environment has to be hostile to a certain extent. You know what I mean? It has to be like hectic. It has to be fucking chaos to produce these fucking games to the quality that they produce them to. You know what I mean? It just has to be. It can't be no slacking. If it's slacking, you're going to get trash for the most part. You know what I mean? You're going to get fucking trash, man. But anyway, same question that I asked before. I don't think I looked at the comment section because I don't remember seeing anything. Who is not getting Red Dead Redemption 2 because of what you have found out about the work conditions? Who is not getting Red Dead Redemption 2? I just find that funny. I find that funny as hell because I'll be damned. I already bought the game. I'll be damned if I was like, I ain't getting this shit. Like, I didn't feel no type of way when I found out they were working 100 hours a week. I mean, the thing I thought was, are they being paid for it? They being paid? Because if they are, then shit, I can imagine what that check looked like. And then you got a choice. But who is not getting Red Dead? Who is not getting Red Dead? The Bad Hombre, he said 100-hour a week at $15 an hour is $1,500 a week before taxes. You're not counting time and a half, sir. After 40 hours, time and a half. So if they are getting $15 an hour and anything after 40 hours is time and a half. So that means they will be getting 60 hours in overtime. You see what I'm saying? So they will be getting 60 hours being paid at, what's that, $22.50? So you got to redo them numbers because you're not counting the 60 hours overtime at time and a half at $22.50. I mean, we just hypothetically speaking on that $15 an hour. We don't really know how much they're getting an hour, but you got to count that time and a half once it's past 40 hours. You dig? These devs are making somewhere between $3,000 and $5,000 a week. God damn. Yo. Personally, I'm not getting the game till it's on PC. Okay, I can feel you. I'm getting that shit day one, and I'm probably going to get it again on PC, too. That first of all, it's already copped. It's already paid for in full. Man, listen. My casual ass friends that only play Call of Duty are buying Red Dead. That's how you know how huge it's going to be. It's going to be a big game, dog. I'm not getting it because of possible shark cards. Well, it's just like GTA 5, right? Where GTA 5 is the actual game and GTA Online is a separate game and it's free, right? So I don't really care about shark cards. I want to play the single player. I'm not even thinking about the multiplayer. No, I'm not watching the BET Awards tonight. I mean, I'm not gonna say I ain't gonna watch them, but I don't think I'm watching it tonight. If they are on salary, then they are not being paid overtime. That is correct. If they are on salary, they are not being paid overtime. But judging from one of the ex-employees from Twitter, he said they were being paid for the overtime. So that's what I'm going off of. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we don't know all of the fucking details, but judging from an ex-employee who had something bad to say about this crunch time shit, said that at least the good thing was that you do get paid for the overtime. So that's what I'm going off of. You was right about the RTX series. Those cards are trash. The 2080 Ti is not trash. It's just overpriced. That card's a beast. But yeah, I feel you. What are Remus Chin thoughts on Philly D scamming people? Philly D scamming people. Who the hell is Philly D? I don't know who Philly D is. I got Red Dead Redemption 2 on Xbox One X. Also, those 100-hour work weeks were only 2 specific weeks, according to Dan Houser. That's not the norm. Yeah. I mean, we know what Dan Houser said, but of course, you got a lot of people that are saying that, he's lying and things like that. So we only can go off what we're told. Like I said, from an ex-disgruntled employee, he said that they were being paid for overtime. So I'm going to go with that. You know what I mean? But yeah. They do get paid overtime. That's what seems to be the case. You still get bonuses on salary. Yep, that's true too. Yeah, I love GTA 4 physics. They was great. I never got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I never got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Who the fuck is Philly D? What does he do? I don't know who this person is. Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to give Rockstar another top seller. That's definitely the truth. Oh, Phil DeFranco. Oh, I ain't really paid attention to that shit. That's that depression shit and all that. I ain't really pay attention to that shit. I wish I could get my time back for I wish I could get my time back for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. It was so fucking trash. Yeah, that junk was trash. I beat that shit on PC. Trash. If I was working overtime and not getting paid, my ass gonna be on Indeed.com. You dig? Exactly. Fuck that. If I'm somewhere and I'm being treated poorly, I'm out. Like I'm gone. You know what I mean? If I'm working somewhere and I'm not being treated right, I'm leaving. Point blank, period. Ain't nobody forced to stay there and do what the fuck they don't want to do. Facts. But I can't wait until warning, BG lurking, taking screenshots of the comments so you can know who to block and ban. What? Any chance Kid Smooth will be on AGS now that he's available? Oh yeah, he'd probably be on there. Yeah, he'll be on there. Yeah, he'll be on there. That bonus check gonna be nice though. Listen, that thing definitely gonna be nice. But anywhere I'm working, if I'm not treated the way I think I should be treated, I'm just gonna leave. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be out. Point blank. And if I can't just quit and be okay, then I'm gonna be looking for another job while I'm there. You know what I mean? And then once I get that other job, I'm out. I'm not staying nowhere I don't want to be. Fuck that. I'm gone. I worked back then at UPS for 4 days and left after they wanted me to fill 3 trucks at the same time. At my 3rd day working. Damn. Do you think the Xbox One X will outsell the Pro in October if Red Dead Redemption 2 looks way better on the X than the Pro, even with the Red Dead two bundle? Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't really think it's gonna look way better. I think it's gonna look better though. We know for sure that the resolution is probably gonna be higher on we know the resolution will be higher on the X. We just got to see if there's anything else they're going to bring to the table that's better on the X. I mean, listen, that thing come out next Friday. Next Friday, we will be playing Red Dead 2. Let's go. Let's go. Marijuana will be legal in Canada tomorrow. Oh, that's what's up. Next Friday is Red Dead, people. Come on, man. Let's go. Y'all don't understand. Nigga hyped in a motherfucker right now. Nigga super hyped. They said the story gonna be like 60 hours? Damn. That download won't be nothing nice though. Listen, man. Preload. Hard8, you smoke the good stuff? No, I do not do drugs in no way, shape, form, or fashion. I will not be. I don't smoke at all. No drugs. Nigga, Red Dead is next Friday. Do y'all understand what is going on here? Next Friday. Let's go. Damn it. Y'all wish they just released that shit right now, man. Like, do a surprise release. Due to our employees working 100 hours a week, we're going to release the game early. Yes, please do that for me. Do that for me. We are 10 fucking days away. We are damn near single-digit days away. Let's go, boy. Hey, make sure y'all check out Any Given Sunday podcast. Also, man, shout outs to all the Patreon supporters. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all go check out the Patreon. It's down in the description. Check it out. Hit that like button, too. Stop being lazy. You dig? Hard8 be dead honest. Tupac or Biggie? Biggie. Killer Cam for sure. I got my $100 edition paid off. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I want a performance mode on the Pro. I don't know about that. What kind of 4K TV do you have, and what do you recommend if you're on a budget? I have a LG 65 OLED E8. I got an E8. E as in Eric, 8. If you're on a budget, check out the TCL R615, I believe it is, or R617. Good TV if you're on a budget. Diesel G. Anything else that's releasing on the 26th is automatically DOA. That's a fact. Hard8, DMX or Biggie? I'm going to have to go with Biggie, but DMX is one of my top 5 favorite rappers of all time. Perp Minded, AGS best podcast, period. No debate. Thank you, sir. I think we are doing very well. Honestly, I think Red Dead Redemption 1 was a better game than GTA 4 and 5. Absolutely not. Red Dead Redemption 2 will render GTA 5 to Sea of Thieves, in my opinion. What? Shout outs to Mega Loaster. 8. Do you think critics are going to rate the game lower due to this outrage? I hope not. I don't know about that. I don't know. Thanks for the donation, though, player. I appreciate it, but I don't think so. We'll see. People outrage over absolutely nothing. You know how this shit go. Uncharted 2 fanatic. You already know how it go, player. The only way people, if anything, if people are going to be upset, they should be upset if they found out that these developers were not being paid for this overtime, and if these developers were being held at gunpoint. Other than that, it ain't no reason to be upset, man. Polygon and Kotaku about to cry over it. Probably. Do I think the 60 hours is padded out due with mandatory side missions to progress through the story? Shout outs to OBJ to Don. I'm thinking they definitely counting the side missions and stuff. I don't think the main story is 60 hours by itself. Nah, I doubt the main story is 60 hours. But probably 100% is 60 hours. That might be the case too. I doubt just the main story. I doubt it. I mean, that would be wonderful, but dang, that's a long ass story. I doubt the story by itself is 60 hours. Hell no. No, that would be ridiculous. Am I going to be having more guests on the podcast? Yeah, here and there, no doubt. Have I ever played with a 144 hertz monitor and frames over 100? No, I have not played on 144 hertz monitor, but I played at 120 hertz because my TV can do 120 hertz. So yeah, that's about it. He said the game is 100 hours because you got to do tedious shit like doing your laundry, feeding your horse, and fetching water. And you got to keep your motherfucking you got to keep your horse fed. Shout outs to Your Rage for the donation. What's good, player? What's happening? Good looking out, homie. How long was GTA 4? That felt like forever story mission alone. I don't know. I love GTA 4 though. That's my shit. Red Dead Redemption 2 HDR is gonna be sick. Yeah, no doubt. There are a lot of guests I think that would be super entertaining for the podcast. Zobi, Porter Rock, and sit here on the TV. Yeah, I don't fuck with Zobi or Porter Rock, so I'm good. When you're releasing only one game in a generation, it better be epic. Yeah, I think it's gonna be epic, dog. I think it is. Pig hurting. That horse gonna die. Niggas ain't gonna feed their horse. Not looking forward to herding cows again. I ain't looking forward to that shit either. Hell no. That white Xbox One X is tough. It's all right. It's all right. Feed error cuts for the win. What? You probably is going to have to milk cows. I know you're going to have to wash your ass, because if you don't wash your ass, you're going to start stinking and all that shit. This shit on like some RPG shit. Like, you got to keep your guy in check. You think it's true they make him bully before GTA 6? I hope not. They might be. They might be. Because Bully probably already been in development if that's true. And we already know GTA 6 is in development, but that thing gonna take some years. You know what I mean? Like, these Rockstar games be taking years. What's the first thing you're gonna do in Red Dead 2 besides the missions? Man, first of all, man, I'm just gonna take in the scenery. I'm just going, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna be sitting there just looking like, yo, it's finally here, dog. It's here. Yo, this motherfucker stupid, man. Morals and Dogma said Dan Houser could get caught in clan sheets tomorrow or call me a black jigaboo. I'll still throw the $60 in his clan robe and play the damn game all night. No remorse. When do we get Life is Strange episode 2? That's what I'm interested in. Life is Strange. I don't play that shit. Hard8, I'm going to grow my beard out and not shower in the game so I can be smelly. But I still pull the females at the bar, though. Hard8, Jack or Hennessy. I do not drink at all. I couldn't. Both of them disgusting, if you ask me. Would a multiplayer be like GTA 5? I have no idea. I hope not, to be honest with you. But we'll see how it turns out. Bully in the hood. Bully 2, the school shooter. That'd be funny. So who are some guests you are considering for the podcast? I'm gonna be real with you, man. I don't be thinking about no guests for the podcast. That don't even be a thought. I'm gonna be real with you. Usually when we get guests, it be because somebody else wanted them to be on and shit like that. I don't even be thinking about that shit, dog. I'll be hoping I'm gonna make it to the motherfucking podcast. I gotta make sure I get myself to that motherfucker. I saw your 2013 video roasting Fat Gamer. I was rolling. Yeah, I buried that fat fuck. Toothless bastard. I buried him. That's fucked up, bro. This nigga said bully. That's funny though. A Max Payne prequel would be dope. I definitely need another Max Payne. I definitely need another Max Payne. Hold on. Yeah, we need another Max Payne, dog. Damn. Definitely need another Max Payne. But yeah, I'm about to get the fuck out of here, dog. Shit, whatever happened to aging? Yeah, I'm definitely getting Resident Evil 2. I can't wait to play that. I cannot wait to play that Resident Evil 2. That shit look great. Yo, Hard 8, when are we going to do a TV and tech section for the YouTubers? Dark Cloud, 1983. Shit, as soon as you send me some TV and tech shit, this nigga got all the shit around his crib. I can't get nothing. Shit ain't right, man. See what I'm talking about, man? Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Ones we can depend on. Friends. Send me some motherfucking tech so we can talk about tech, nigga. Shit. Only thing my broke ass could talk about is flip phones, all right? Send me some worthy fucking tech to talk about. I mean, I need a new Dolby Atmos sound bar, a new TV, something, Mr. Sony. The fuck? You know what I mean? Shit. How would I feel about Bully 2 coming before GTA 6? It really ain't no big deal to me. I mean, whatever. It wouldn't bother me. A next GTA with 3 full cities? I don't know. I think they're going to take it there, man. I think they're going to take it to the next level. I don't know. You going to help Psycho get some women. Yo, we got to help Psycho out, man. Psycho, he was getting played, man. My guy was getting played, man. We definitely got to help him out. Shit crazy. Hard8, are you getting the iPhone XR? No, I'm not. What's good, the almighty Spartan God? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Yeah, this nigga DC got the Sony Black card. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got all the Sony connects. Ain't even looking out for it, nigga. He looking out for these other goofy ass YouTubers. Well, no, I'm not gonna. What's his name? I forget his name. He's a cool guy. I forget his name though. I love the Any Given Sunday podcast. Keep up the great work, brother. Good looking out, Analog Circle podcast. I appreciate it, homie. I couldn't get through the first bully. That shit looked like pole position. I couldn't play that shit either, man. I got to it too late. I should have played it when it first came out. I got to that shit too late. Shit. I ain't got no Switch. Starlink. What the fuck is that? What do I think about Doom Eternal? Look, whatever it is. It is what it is. I ain't really pay that shit too much attention. But I'm about to get the fuck up out of here. You dig? I'm about to bounce. Anyway, I appreciate everybody for coming through. Make sure y'all hit the like button if you don't mind. Check out the Patreon, everything down in the description. But I'm about to get up out of here. Shout out to Space. I appreciate it. I'm about to go, though. I thank everybody for coming through. Check y'all out on Sunday. Any Given Sunday podcast. But, yeah, I'm out of here, man. Deuces.